Alright, here we are then, around Donnington GP in the iRacing Formula Renault 2.0 for another hot lap and lap guide. This is week 7 and it's a tricky track and one that I usually avoid at all costs, but as I'm doing these lap guides, I decided to put some effort in and get a setup, get a lap done, so hopefully you're going to be able to learn some stuff. But if you do learn some stuff, be sure to leave a like on the video if it helps, and subscribe to the channel because obviously I do these lap guides and have some other stuff on here as well, like Dirt, GTA, and just other stuff as well. But anyway, going to get into the lap. Tricky track, you don't have to put some time into it. Setup tip, you can use a Phillip Island set to start off with, that's a good base, that's what I did on here. Although the high downforce baseline is also a good place to start because I'm using maximum wings because it was the easiest way to get around the track considering it's not one of my favourite and I just wanted something nice and stable to get on with. But setup will be uploaded on Sunday on the Apex forum, so go check out that. Onto the lap then, so up towards turn 1, make sure you get half your car over the exit of pit lane to give you the maximum turning as you can. Take a late gear shift down towards third because that gives you the front end bite that you really do need. Even with maximum downforce, there is a little bit of understeer still in towards the car. Coming down towards turn 4, you're going to be in 7th, make sure you shift to 4th just on the apex for a brief moment to get on the throttle as soon as you can to carry momentum through the corner towards turn 6 and up towards turn 7. Although you're in 4th for literally just a split second, it doesn't do you any harm and does gain you time as you're carrying that extra little bit of momentum that you need. Through turn 6 now, brake on the exit of that curb just on the left hand side from 6th down into towards 4th. So only up towards turn 7, I keep it in 4th here because I have the momentum and the turning I need. If you're struggling with the turn in there, do shift it down to 3rd because you are able to, and also you can get on power just as early. Coming up towards turn 8 is a very tricky corner. Brake just before the crest of the corner as you're coming up to now. Shifting from 5th down to 3rd, I do miss the apex and lose a couple attempts just in this corner alone, and the rear does slide out quite a lot. But get on the throttle as soon as you can and as soon as you feel the rear end bite to the track. In general, turn 8 is just a really tricky corner. It's essential to hit the apex on the inside to gain as much time as you can. VS's which you're coming up to now, that's equally as difficult. You really have to take momentum through here. You're going to be braking right on the dip of this straight, which happens to be directly in between the 2 chicane markers on the right hand side. Run through the bollards on the exit whilst you're in 4th gear. If you're struggling a little bit there, shift it down to 3rd, take it a little bit slower. Turn 10 we're coming up to now, you have to take it really slow. Don't use 1st gear often, you're going to be shifting from 6th down to 2nd, then as you're straightening the car up, you're going to be shifting to 1st. As you shift back up to 2nd, don't do it when you're full throttle because sometimes the car doesn't like to go up from 1st to 2nd when you're on full throttle. So keep it a little bit, about 3/4 and shift up to 2nd. For the final corner, really tricky again. You're going to be aiming for the apex on the left hand side. It's blind, you can't see it as you turn in. Going to be in 5th, shifting down to 2nd, and for the final part, shift to 1st. Again, shift to 2nd when you're about 3/4 or just a bit over throttle. And then you're going to have a nice run to the line to hopefully score a good lap time and a good qualifying position. This track, incredibly difficult, especially the final part, and also turn 8 and also turn 9. So basically everything from sector 3 onwards, it's not a piece of cake, it's quite difficult. You really have to persevere with this track. Really have to try hit the apexes where you can. Really need to open up the exits of the corner is the thing you need to think about here. It's tricky. I'm not very good at this track. Well, I don't know what the time's going to be like. It was a fairly clean lap and hopefully you learned the lines from it, not like that. But anyways, as always guys, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. The lap is going to be coming up in a second. So yeah, watch that full speed and see what you can learn. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.